Hello. Today I am starting new chapter areas of parallelogram and triangles. Okay. Areas of parallelograms and triangles. As we know that two triangles they are congruent. They are congruent, that means they are exactly same shape wise and size wise. So here there's no doubt, if two triangles are congruent, that means they are equal in areas. This is the concept we have to use here. Suppose if we are going to prove that two or more figures they are equal in areas, so we'll prove that they are congruent. Automatically they will be equal in areas. But vice versa is not true. If two triangles they are equal in areas, it is not necessary that they are congruent. Okay. But if they are congruent, they must be equal in areas. So that is one thing. Second thing, that areas of a triangle and areas of a parallelogram, we have to discuss here the same base and between same parallels. What is it? For example, suppose ABCD is a parallelogram. I think you are aware of all the properties of parallelogram. Opposite sides are equal, parallel, diagonals bisect each other, opposite angles are equal, everything. Okay, ABCD is a parallelogram, and if I will draw this triangle ABE. So if you will see carefully, a parallelogram ABCD and triangle ABE, here one thing is common, that both the figures they are on the same base, that is AB. So they are coming on the same base AB, and they are between two parallels AB and DC. So here one thing, their bases are same and they are coming between two parallels. Parallelogram and triangle. Same as if this is one parallelogram, name ABCD. It is another parallelogram, ABEF. Now second I am making a diagram, and after that we'll have to discuss what is the difference between these diagrams. PQRS and EF. Okay. Diagram number one is clear. One is a parallelogram and second one is triangle. Okay. One is a parallelogram, second is a triangle. Common base AB and coming between two parallel sides. Okay. Coming to the second one, what is it? There are two parallelograms. One is ABCD and second one is ABEF. Okay. Here also the same thing. There are two parallelograms PQRS and PQEF. What is the difference between these two figures? The difference is there are two parallelograms. They are on the same base and between same parallels. Between same parallels, there are two parallelograms are here. Here there are two parallelograms. They are on the same base but not on the same parallels. Okay. So these are three different types of diagram. Means you have to understand that which type of parallelograms they are on the same base between same parallels, yes or no. Okay. So now leaving these two, now coming to here. This is what is this? Area, there are two parallelograms. One is ABCD, second is ABEF. They are on the same base. Base is AB, and they are between two parallels. Okay. So one theorem is there. This theorem we are going to prove it, and what the theorem says: parallelograms on the same base and between same parallels are equal in areas. Parallelograms on the same base and between same parallels are equal in areas. Okay. So that is one theorem. Theorem number 9.1. Theorem 9.1. Okay. Theorem 9.1. What is it? Theorem is parallelograms on the same base and between same parallels are equal in areas. This is the theorem. It's a very important theorem. Parallelograms on the same base and between same parallels are equal in area. Here I am talking about parallelograms. That means not only 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever it is. But condition is if they should be coming on the same base and comes between two parallels, same parallels, they are equal in areas. Okay. Proof. This proof will be done by two different ways. Number one, diagram. One parallelogram ABCD. Second parallelogram is ABEF. Okay. One parallelogram ABCD and second is ABEF. We get parallelograms on the same base and between same parallels. What is given? ABCD and ABEF are two parallelograms. Okay. To prove, we are going to prove that area of ABCD is equal to area of ABEF. Area of ABCD is equal to area of ABEF. Okay. Proof. Given to proof and then proof. Okay. ABCD and ABEF. You can see that in this ABED is the common portion. Okay. First of all, what I am going to do, you can see that both the triangles, one is on my left, one is on my right. Triangle ADF and triangle BCE. So I am proving these two triangles are congruent. Oh, congruency. Again coming the same topic. Please don't forget the congruency. It would be used whenever we solve the questions. Okay. Triangle ADF and triangle BCE. We are proving both the triangles are congruent. And I told you one thing, if two triangles are congruent, they are equal in areas. Okay. So in triangle ADF and triangle ADF and triangle BEC. Okay. These two triangles I have taken. Right. AD is equal to BC. AD is equal to BC. Opposite sides are parallelogram. BE is equal to AF. AF is equal to BE. AF is equal to BE given. May I write here given? Because these are the parallelogram, opposite sides always equal. Now two sides are equal. Let us discuss about the third side. Since ABCD is a parallelogram, so that means AB is equal to CD and AB is equal to EF. Because ABCD is a parallelogram, AB is equal to CD. ABEF is a parallelogram, AB is equal to EF. So AB is equal to CD, AB is equal to EF. That means CD is equal to EF. That means CD is equal to EF. It's okay. CD is equal to EF, CD minus. If I subtract this portion D from both sides, then what happens? CD minus D is equal to EF minus D. This common portion I am going to subtract from both the sides. And now let us see the diagram CD minus DE. CD minus D. From the CD, if you remove this part, what is left? CE. And EF minus D. EF minus D. What is left? DF. So that is also equal. Triangle ADF is congruent to triangle BCE by side congruency rule. ADF is congruent to triangle BCF. ADF is congruent to triangle BCF. By side congruency rule, both the triangles are congruent. Therefore, if they are congruent, what does it mean? Area of ADF is equal to area of BCE. Already we have discussed it. If two triangles are congruent, they are equal in areas. So they are equal in areas. Okay. After that, what I am going to do, they are coming equal in areas. That is the common part. Okay. So may I write here now, area of ADF is equal to area of BCE. We have proved it. Both sides, area of ABED is to be added, plus area of ABED. At this side also, plus area of ABED. Area of ABED. This portion will be added, both sides. Okay. On the left hand side, area of ADF, area of ADF plus area of ABED. If we will combine both the areas, then the total area is ABEF. Okay. So in place of these two terms, may I write here area of ABEF is equal to area of BCE plus area of ABED. When we add these two, what is coming? Area of ABCD. Area of ABCD. So what we have proved is area of parallelogram ABCD is equal to area of parallelogram ABEF. Okay, clear? So that is the proof of it. Remember, it's a very important theorem. And as I told you, the same theorem can be proved by different ways. One more way, if you want to prove it, simply, we know that area of parallelogram is equal to base into height. Area of parallelogram is equal to base into height, B into H. Okay? Base into height. If I draw one perpendicular here, suppose it is P and this H is perpendicular. DP is a perpendicular and it is a perpendicular on both the parallelograms ABCD and ABEF. So I write here area of ABCD. Area of ABCD is equal to base AB, height H. Area of ABEF is equal to again base AB. And what is the height of the second parallelogram? Because both the parallels are coming in the same, between same parallels. So that means the height is also same. So AB into H. Since right hand side is equal, therefore area of parallelogram ABCD is equal to area of parallelogram ABEF. So this is also alternative proof of this theorem. One more question I am taking here, that is not a theorem, but it is a question. Its result will be used in most of the questions when we solve in the coming exercise 9.2. Okay. There is a question, you will remember this as a theorem. What is it? The area of a parallelogram and triangle. Area of parallelogram and area of triangle. If area of parallelogram and triangle on the same base and between same parallels, then the area of parallelogram is half of the area of a triangle. Okay. What is it? area of triangle is half of the area of parallelogram. Area of triangle is half of the area of parallelogram if they are on the same base and between same parallels. This is also you can treat as a theorem. Area of triangle is half of the area of parallelogram if they are on the same base and between same parallels. Okay. So I am proving it. Which type of diagram should be made here? One parallelogram, one triangle, they are on the same base and between same parallels, like this. This is a parallelogram. And that is a triangle. Okay. So what is given? ABCD is parallelogram and ABP is a triangle on the same base AB. Okay, on the same base AB and between same parallels What to prove? We are going to prove that area of ABP is equal to area of ABCD. Area of triangle is half of the area of parallelogram. This we are going to prove that. Construction is required and we are proving this like in the previous theorem. I have proved it by the second alternative method. We are using this. PQ and height is H. Okay. So in construction, what I have written here, draw PQ perpendicular to AB. Let PQ is equal to H. Draw PQ perpendicular on OB. It is a perpendicular making 90 degree. If it is making a 90 degree on the base, that means it is a perpendicular. Height, and height is always perpendicular, so let the height be H. Okay, proof. Area of parallelogram ABCD. Area of parallelogram ABCD is base into height, common formula, base into height. That means area of parallelogram ABCD is equal to base is AB and height is H. And area of triangle ABP. What is the formula of area of triangle ABP? Half into base into height. Half into base into height. So that is coming half base AB, and height is height of the triangle and height of the parallelogram is same H, because both the figures lying on the same parallels. Okay, AB into H, 1 upon 2 AB into H. So I write here area of triangle ABP is equal to 1 upon 2 into AB into H. AB into H is area of ABCD. So that is the proof. Area of triangle ABP is equal to half of the area of parallelogram ABCD if they are on the same base and between same parallels. Okay. Now coming to the exercise 9.1. We are taking some questions from this exercise. Now keep in your mind these two statements. Number 1, 2 or more parallelograms, they are on the same base and between same parallels. equal in areas. And number two, area of triangle is half of the area of a parallelogram if they are on the same base and between same parallels. Okay. We will remember these two statements. We'll use direct result when we'll solve the questions. Exercise 9.1. Exercise 9.2, because 9.1 is a simple exercise in which we have to identify which one triangle having the same base and between same parallels, yes or no. So just we have to identify it. So I am starting from exercise 9.2. Exercise 9.2. Taking question number 1. One figure is given. In figure 9.15, ABCD is a parallelogram. One figure is given. ABCD is a parallelogram. Opposite sides are equal and parallel. And two perpendiculars, CP and AQ. These are two perpendiculars given. Sides are given. AB is equal to 16 centimeter and AE is equal to 8. This is E. CP is equal to 10. And we are going to find AD. Find AD. Question is clear. It is given that ABCD is a parallelogram. One side AB is equal to 16 and there are two perpendiculars, AE on DC and CP on AD. We are going to find the value of AD, side AD. Okay. Find AD. Since ABCD is a parallelogram, therefore AB is equal to DC and AD is equal to BC. It's okay. AB is equal to DC. AB 16, therefore it is also, DC is also 16. Okay. Area of triangle ABC. Area of parallelogram ABCD is equal to, may I write area of parallelogram ABCD? It looks like awkward, but area of particular figure is equal to area of the same figure can be right, because I want to put the value in a different ways. Area of parallelogram ABCD, base into height. ABCD, I can take the base anything. Suppose I am taking CD is the base, then what is the height? AE, because height is always perpendicular on the base. So here I am taking area of parallelogram ABCD is equal to base CD into height AE is equal to area of parallelogram ABCD. This time I want to take the base as AD. So base is AD, then what is the height? Base AD, height is CB. Okay. Both the areas are same. Base into height. If I'll take this is the base, height is perpendicular on it. If I'll take this is the base, height is perpendicular on it. CD, the value of CD is 16 multiplied by AE, that is 8, is equal to AD, which we are finding, and CP is given 10. So what is the value? 16 into 8 upon 10 is equal to 80. So the value of AD is equal to 8 6 of 48, 4, 8 4 12 upon 10, that means 12.8 centimeter. So the length of AD is equal to 12.8 centimeter. So the same as AD is equal to BC. BC is also 12.8. Okay. One more question I am taking from it. That is question number 3. P and Q are any 2 points lying on the side DC and AD respectively of a parallelogram ABCD. Show that area of APB is equal to area of BQC. P and Q are any 2 points lying on the sides DC and AD respectively of a parallelogram ABCD. Third question. Parallelogram ABCD. A, B, C, D. It is given. And the question is P and Q are 2 points lying on DC. P on DC, anywhere it is, not at the mid. And Q on AD. Q on AD. P and Q are any 2 points lying on the sides DC and AD respectively of parallelogram ABCD. Show that area of triangle APB is equal to area of triangle BQC. Is equal to area of triangle BQC. Okay. What is given? ABCD is a parallelogram. Okay. 2 points P and Q on CD and AD respectively. To prove area of triangle ABP is equal to area of triangle BQ, area of triangle BQC. Okay, proof. Remember a theorem, area of triangle is half of the area of parallelogram if they are on the same base and between same parallels. Okay. So here you can see that ABCD is a parallelogram and ABP is a triangle lying on same base AB and between same parallels. Between same parallels. Between same parallels, that means AB is parallel to DC. Now I'll see the area of triangle ABP and area of parallelogram ABCD. They are on the same base and between same parallels. What is the result? Area of triangle ABP is equal to half of area of parallelogram ABCD. Is it okay? Equation number 1. And same condition, ABCD is a parallelogram and BQC is a triangle. They are lying on the same base BC and between same parallels BQ, BC and AD. Okay. Same as area of triangle BCQ and area of ABCD on the same base BC and BC is parallel to AD. Therefore, may I write area of triangle BCQ is equal to 1 upon 2 area of parallelogram ABCD. This is number 2. And by 1 and 2, what is the conclusion? 1 and 2, half area ABCD is equal to half area ABCD. That means area of triangle by 1 and 2. Area of triangle ABP is equal to area of triangle BCQ. Proved. ABP is equal to BCQ. Okay. So this is the proof of question number 3rd. From this exercise, one more question I want to discuss. But you remember we have to use only these results of the theorem which we have already proved. One question I am taking from this exercise, question number 5. Fifth question. In figure 9 point figure is given PQRS and ABRS are parallelograms. X is any point on side BC. X is any points on side BR. Show that area PQRS. Show that area PQRS is equal to area of ABRS. Area of ABRS. Okay. So I'm making a diagram first. PQRS. 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 It's a parallelogram. PQRS. And ABRS. ABRS. The second parallelogram. ABRS is the second parallelogram. Okay. ABRS are the parallelogram, and X is any point on side BR. X is any point on side BR. X is here. Show that area PQRS is equal to area of ABRS. ABRS and area of AXS. AXS. That means I can join it. Area of AXS is equal to area of PQRS. Area of PQRS. Okay, this we are going to prove. Question is clear, diagram is clear. One is PQRS and second is ABRS. There are two parallelograms, they are on the same base and between same parallels. And one point X on BR, point X on BR. We are going to prove that area PQRS, where the PQRS is equal to area of ABRS. Okay. Already by theorem 9.1, direct result you can put. ABRS is equal to PQRS. Direct result you can put. Area of AXS. So this is second theorem. The area of triangle is half of the area of parallelogram if they are on the same base and between same parallels. Okay. So here I can first I am proving that AB, PQRS and ABRS. So a construction is required. I can draw one perpendicular. Draw AX, AY. Draw AY perpendicular on this and we'll give the name as H, height. Draw AY perpendicular on S, R. And AY is equal to suppose H. Okay. Simple proof. AB, area of parallelogram. Area of parallelogram PQRS. Area of parallelogram PQRS is equal to base into height. I am taking this SR is the base and height is H. Second, area of ABRS, base RS, SR, and height is same H because the line between same parallels. So Y1 and 2, area of PQRS is equal to area of ABRS. One is proved. Okay. Second one, area of AXS. Since ABRS is a parallelogram. Okay. AS is common base of parallelogram ABRS and triangle AXS. AS is common base of parallelogram ABRS and triangle AXS. Okay. Therefore, one triangle and one is a parallelogram. Therefore, area of triangle AXS is equal to half of area of parallelogram ABRS. Okay. Area of triangle AXS is equal to half of area of parallelogram ABRS. Therefore, area of triangle AXS is equal to half of area of, since ABRS is equal to PQRS. So I'll write here PQRS because ABRS is equal to PQRS. So this is second proof. First proof and second proof. So what is the conclusion from this exercise? We have to remember two statements. One, parallelograms on the same base and between same parallels are equal in areas. And number two, area of triangle is half of the area of parallelogram if they are on the same base and between same parallels. Okay. Thank you. In my next lecture, we'll have to take next exercise. Till then, thank you.